This is Gene Monterestelli, and welcome to the Tapping Q&A podcast, recorded live to tape from Williamsburg in Brooklyn. This is episode 246, originally aired November 16th, 2016. Hi, everyone. I hope this finds you well wherever you are and whatever time of day you're getting a chance to listen to this. Thanks for spending a little time with me today. Today, we're going to talk about being selfish and why that's actually a good thing and how we can tap to put ourselves into a healthy relationship with the way we see ourselves and the actions that we're taking that are for ourselves. Before we jump into that, just a reminder, if you have not done so already, please sign up for the 10-part guide that will help you to eliminate self-sabotage with tapping. There's audios, there's videos, there's tapping scripts, there's articles. Every few days you will get another piece. I don't give it to you all at once because I don't want to overwhelm you. To get that absolutely free, all you need to do is go to tappingqa.com. Click on the big blue button. I got a link in the show notes for you. And if you're listening to this in the website, just scroll up to the right-hand corner. In the right-hand column there, click the big blue button there, and we will send it along to you. The other reminder is the Tapping Q&A podcast is sponsored by Pain Relief Miracle. Pain Relief Miracle is an all-natural spray that can be used on cuts, scrapes, bruises, sunburns. It's great for joint aches, arthritis. It was created by Jason Laird, an acupuncturist and Chinese medicine practitioner. Basically, he took all of the things from modern medicine, found the Chinese analog, and created this amazing spray. Because it is all natural, not only can you use it, but you can also use it on your pets and feel comfortable doing exactly that. Tapping Q&A listeners get a 33% discount off of their first purchase. All you need to do is go to tappingqa.com/pain. That's tappingqa.com/pain. And I am sorry, I do not have a story to share with you where I've injured myself in the last 2 weeks. I have not used it once, but it is nice to know that it is there the next time I do something silly. Today we're going to be talking about being selfish and why I think that is a good thing. At least at one point in my life, one of the worst things that you could have possibly said to me was to call me selfish. Because selfish meant, at least at that point, the way I defined the term, was someone who was really self-involved and only cared about themselves and only thought about themselves. And as time has passed, what I've come to realize is that every action that I take where I'm consciously making a choice, I am defining myself. When I do something good, I'm saying I'm a good person. When I do something loving, I'm saying I have love for you. I have compassion. And so since it is a self-defining act by doing anything at all, it's selfish. You know, when I take a deep breath, I'm being selfish. I'm doing something just for myself. When I had lunch earlier today, I was doing something that was just for myself. And so every single time I do something to care for myself, what it enables me to do is it enables me to do the things that I want to do. And some of those things are taking care of others. That if I don't take time to take care of myself, it's impossible for me to continue to take care of someone else. In the short term, when we don't have resources, we can muscle up and work through something that's really, really hard. But even after a couple of days, that's something that becomes difficult. And if we're not maintaining a sense of self-care, then we're not going to be able to be the people that we want to be in the world. And so that's the reason why when I think of the word selfish, it's not a bad thing. I mean, it's something that we cannot escape. We're always going to be selfish because we're always going to be doing acts that are self-defining. So for me then, it's not about not being selfish and thinking of everybody else first, but it's about consciously deciding who I want to be and how I want to be in the world, and what are the choices that I need to make in order to allow myself to do that and have that and be that. So when I say it's good that I'm selfish, I'm saying it from the point of view of I want to be someone who is really good and powerful and an agent of change in the world. And therefore, I'm going to make the choices that I take care of myself in the short term, which allow me to have that in the long term. Now, I'm willing to bet at this point the word selfish is still triggering you. And every single time I have said it, you might even had a little bit of squirm because like I said, at one point in my life, that would have been the case. So what I have today is just a really simple tap along to help you reframe and get yourself in this position. You don't have to accept my definition of selfish. I just want you to know that's where I'm coming from. So as we tap through that, that is what we are working towards. And just before we get into the tapping, just a reminder that you can find this tapping script at tappingqna.com or tappingqnapodcast.com. Click on the link for episode 246, and you'll see the script there. If you happen to be listening to this in some sort of smartphone device, if you look into the show notes, you can see the tapping script there. If you have the app, I've actually created a special post just for that script so you can tap along to it if you don't want to use the audio. So with that being said, let's do a little tapping. So to begin with, just take a nice big deep breath and tap on the karate chop point. Take another nice big deep breath. And just repeat after me, moving from tapping point to tapping point in the order that makes the most sense for you. I don't want to be selfish because I need to care for other people. There are people who have it so much worse than I do. I can't ask for anything more or better. And the things that I have squandered. It would be really selfish of me to ask for more. But I choose to know that selfish means that I am making a self-defining act. Every choice I make is a selfish act. I can love someone else and still be selfish. Because I want to be loved. I can care for someone else because they are in need and be selfish. Because I want to be a giving person. This doesn't take anything away from those loving acts. This doesn't mean these acts are less valuable. It just means that when I am sharing myself, I am also defining myself. It is okay to want better for myself. Because I then have more to share with others. It is okay to want more for myself. Because then I can share more of myself with others. I am worthy of taking care of myself. That is not being greedy. That is being healthy. And I need to be healthy. I want to be healthy. It is okay that I don't think being selfish is a bad thing. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be greedy. Being mean and greedy is not the same thing as being selfish. To be selfish is to choose the type of person I want to be. Take another nice big deep breath for me. Now, I would pay really close attention to any other emotions that popped up inside of that, or as you think about caring for yourself, what are the things that come to mind? Oftentimes, there's family stories about how we need to put everyone first before ourselves. And again, I'm not saying it's bad to put others in a place where we are caring for them. But if we do that to a place of our own detriment, then we're not going to have anything to share. I would really encourage you to go back. If that triggered you, tap through that again. Print out the script, get it on your phone, use it from time to time. If you revisit this one once a day over the course of the next week, I have a feeling it's going to put you in a place where not only do you feel less charged when you hear the word selfish, but you're also going to be at a place where you're more comfortable taking care of yourself. And to be honest, I'm not really concerned whether or not you're charged around the word selfish, but I want to create space so that you take care of yourself, which allows you to take care of other people. If you enjoyed this and you know someone in your life who might enjoy this as well, please, please, please be our ambassador. Pass it along. Just share a link to the audio today. You don't have to spam your entire inbox and send it to everybody in the world. But if you know one or two people who could use this, it would mean the world to us to pass it along. It's a free resource that's just waiting to be used every single time a new person downloads. It's an opportunity for us to send a little more healing out into the world, which benefits all of us. I know that if you take some time to do this, you are making my life richer because you're in a better space, which is making our world a better place. Make sure you check out the archives. We have over 300 podcasts now in the archives. There's tap-alongs like this. There's instruction. There's amazing interviews. All of those audios are absolutely free. Just go to tappingqandapodcast.com. You can also download the Tapping Q&A app there. Like I said, of all of the tap-along audios that we've done in the past, very slowly, I am adding in all of the scripts to the app. So if you just click on the tech session in the app, you're going to be able to just have all of these tapping scripts. So if you're not in a space where you can listen to an audio, you're going to be in a space where you're going to be able to just tap along to the words because you'll have them right in front of you on your smartphone device. It's both there for Android and Apple. Remember the 33% discount on Pain Relief Miracle. It is in my medicine cabinet for when I do something stupid. It should be in your medicine cabinet as well. It is all natural. Get a 33% discount by just going to tappingqanda.com/pain, or you can go into the show notes. Please leave us a rating or a review. You can subscribe in iTunes, in Stitcher, in TuneIn. We are still the #1 EFT podcast in the Google Music Play Store because we're still the only one there, but we are #1, and I appreciate the fact that you can access it all of those places. If you have a question or a comment or something you'd like to hear me tap along to in the future, all you need to do is go to tappingqanda.com, click on the contact link. If you happen to be listening to this in the web player right now, just go up to the top and click on contact. If you're in the app, hit menu, hit contact. You can leave me a voicemail. You can shoot me an email from right inside of your smartphone device. I would love to hear from you. For the Tapping Q&A podcast, this is Gene Montrestelli. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you real soon. Bye-bye. The Tapping Q&A podcast is copyright Gene Montrestelli, Tapping Q&A 2016. All views expressed by guests are those of the guests and not necessarily of Gene Montrestelli or Tapping Q&A.